I'll read. So I'm bringing you a totally different video today. One hopefully that'll be quite exciting for people. So what I'm doing in this video is I'm looking at creating a brand new strategy from scratch, and the idea is I'll build it up on the videos, and I'll also stick it in a Discord server. We'll have a section in there, and then everybody can discuss, and hopefully we can all refine it together and see if we can come up with any kind of successful strategy. So I thought about it, and I'm going to have to go with football because just to acknowledge that the new football season is upon us eventually. Although having said that, it doesn't seem too long since the last one. So what I've pulled up here, this is just flashscores.com. It's a nice bit of Bet365 advertising. Grr. This is just flashscores.com. Just gives you a sort of results and statistics. Assuming a lot of people have probably already used it, or the other one's sofa scores that a lot of people use. So all I done was I just had a brief look through the fixtures. I know the Premier League hasn't started, and also probably shouldn't really start trading or betting on sort of the first few games of the season because you've just no idea how strong or weak certain teams are going to be. So it's like a bit more of it's a bit more volatile than sort of a few games in, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in. I know some people start trading once the league's starting to establish itself. But I thought I'd just look through some of the fixtures anyway and see if I could see any kind of pattern. And what I've come up with is I thought I'd done it on Saturday night after the games had finished mainly, and then I carried on into Sunday. So we're going to go forward with it, and I'm going to start really really basic to start with. And I was looking at like popular markets like the over 2.5 goals, but I'm actually going to go with over 1.5 goals. And I'm going to do where we've got an odds-on favourite at home because looking through the fixtures. So when I say an odds-on favourite, like under 2 basically, 2.0. So you can see Blackburn at home to West Brom there were 2.8. Blackburn to win the game, they were 2.8. So they weren't heavy favourites at home. But if we drop down, you can see here we've got Norwich versus Hull there where they were 1.8, which is below evens. That basically odds on 2.0 is evens. So you put a pound on, you get a pound back. Yeah, profit. You get £2 back, obviously, but £1 profit because you put a pound on. So what I'm going to do is look at anything where any game where the home team is under 2.0. I'm going to put a bet on to say that there's going to be over 1.5 goals, which is effectively 2 goals minimum in the game. Now the idea there is if you've got a really strong home favourite, you'd expect the home team to get 2 or 3 goals. And if not, if the away team gets the first goal, then you'd expect the home team to come back into it and at least equalise. So as you can see, that game finished 2-1. And again, this is in its simplest form. I don't want any backlash for this. This will need tweaked. This is just the first set of rules, and the 2 rules I'm using. Well, basically the only rule I'm using is if it's under 2.0, we're going to put a bet on over 1.5. So I want to go through the 3 English leagues. Obviously, the Premiership hasn't started. It doesn't start until this weekend coming. And I want to go through what happened on Saturday gone. So you can see here we've got 1.8, and that was 2-1, so that's 1 winner. We've got 1.65 for Stoke versus Rotherham, that was 4-1, so that's just 2 out of 2. We've got 1.85 for Swansea against Birmingham, and that was a winner as well because it was 1-1. I'm not interested when the goals went in or anything like that. I'm not even looking at that at the moment. That'll be like fine tuning later on if we need to do anything and other things like that. Also, what I haven't got recorded here, just as a caveat, I haven't got recorded the over 1.5 goals odds. It might be that we need to win sort of 5, 6, 7, 8 games and lose one to break even, and I'm going to come into that once we start automating this strategy, and also like analyzing the data, which I'm going to go through on videos as well. I want to do the whole thing. And again, there we've got Watford at home to QPR 1.8, so that would have got a bet put on. We won that one as well, so that's made that 4 winners in the first league, 4 out of 4. So the next league then, we've got Barnsley Port Vale 1.8, winner 5 out of 5. And I'll just go through them quicker now. Winner there 6 out of 6, winner there 7 out of 7. Winner there 8 out of 8. And that's it for that league. So that's out of the first 2 leagues, that's 4 in each league we would have had bets on, and it would have been 8 winners, so we've won 8 out of 8. League 2 then, and that's as far as I'm going to go down. I'm just going to do the top 4 leagues in the English league. I will actually, when I automate it, do absolutely everything just to see what the strike rate is across the board. But then we'll start doing things like we'll analyse by country, we'll analyse by league within the country, and we'll see if we can find any patterns. It might be that one country and specific leagues within that country is better than others, and we'll look at all that. But I just thought it'd be nice to start something on the English leagues, seeing they've actually just started. I might look at the Scottish as well, I haven't decided yet. But anyway, that's 8 out of 8 for the first 2 leagues. And then this league, we've got this one here, 1.67. So that's our first loser there. So that's 1 loss. So that's 8 wins, 1 loss. You can see there, Stockport County were odds on at home, 1.67 to beat Gillingham, but Gillingham won 1-0. Stockport County couldn't seem to get back into it. So that's a loss there, so that's 8-1. And then the only other one in that league is this one, Wrexham versus MK Dons, is 1.7 for Wrexham to win, which they didn't. They lost 5-3 at home, so 8 goals, that's more than enough. So that's 9-1. So you can see there, out of 10 games, we've won 9 and lost 1. Now, I don't know how profitable that would be, just to re-emphasise that. I don't know what the actual odds were for the over 1.5 goals. That's something we're going to go into in the next video. And that's it for this. Actually, what I'll do, I'll just go on to Sunday, and you can see all the games here. Or actually, we could actually have a look at a few of those, just going down here, just from other leagues and other games. So you can see these are all results from Saturday. That one, again, was a winner. That one was a winner. We'll just open some leagues up there. Oh, there's no games in that league. Right, okay. So it only opens up the leagues where there's games. Some games won't have odds because I think it's where they're sort of proper obscure games where we wouldn't get odds. Winner, 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 loser. All right. You get the idea. Winner, 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 loser. Another loser, winner. That one wouldn't have bet. Winner, winner, loser. Bad loser, that. 0-0. Not that it makes any difference. I'll just say a bad loser because there wasn't actually any goals. Another loser there. So you can see how it's like we're getting a few more losers, I think, when I'm going through and outside the English leagues. But that's not to say that'll be the trend long term. I've got another loser there. So it looks like there's a few of the Brazilian games, like you can see down here, that league there, there was 5 games and there was hardly any goals. There was only one game that had 2 goals in it. So that initially there to me would be a one to avoid, but we'll start collecting statistics on that because we'll run this in simulation mode on Betfair Bot Manager, but we'll go through in future videos what other options you've got for running these and collecting stats. not just Betfair Bot Manager. Okay, that's all I'm going to cover for this one. I'm keeping these short. So the next one, we will look at how we actually start automating this. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers now. Gan Canny.